Good afternoon. The time is now 4 o'clock, and I would like to call to order the Planning and Zoning Board meeting for the Village of Pinehurst for September 7th, 2023. My name is Jeremy Hooper, and I'll serve as the chair for the meeting. We do have 7 board members present, with Matt Jones being absent. We do welcome a new board member, Tom Schroeder. Tom? With that, let's have everybody introduce themselves. Tom, let's go ahead and begin with you. If you want to share something about yourself, please do so.
Tom Schroeder is my name. I spent 23 years in the Navy, retired as a Master Chief. I was an E9, for those that are not familiar with the difference in terms. I then got out of the Navy, ran my own business for a while, contracting with the state of New York, and then I became a judge and was on the bench for 12 years, on a criminal court judge. It's equivalent here to what would be the district court level.
Awesome. Welcome. Glad to have you, Tom.
Thank you.
Bruce, if you want to introduce yourself, Tom.
Bruce Hieronymus. I hope we don't need any criminal, judicial anytime soon.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, thank you.
Jack Farrell, welcome aboard, Tom. Appreciate your background, and I'm sure you'll be a valuable asset.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Paul Roberts. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you.
Welcome again. And with us today, with the Village of Pinehurst, we have Alex Cameron, which I know he has a few new faces that we want to be introduced to as well. Alex, would you help us introduce?
Thank you, Jeremy. So yes, I'm very excited to be able to announce some more and share with you guys some faces and some names of some new staff members within the Planning Inspections Department. So this means you're going to start seeing a little bit more of some of the other staff members, and you'll be grateful to know maybe a little less of me. So with first introduction, I would like to introduce everyone to Pamela Graham. She's sitting over there. You'll see her a lot in the next meeting after this. Pam joined us officially toward the latter part of May this summer. So we've had a little bit of a break this summer with the Planning and Zoning Board and Board of Adjustment. So this is the first time we've had an opportunity to introduce Pam. And Pam's been with several municipalities throughout her career before. She worked as a landscape architect. So she has a good design eye and a keen eye for site design. So it's really going to come in handy when we're reviewing a lot of these plans and comes to the board for some thoughtful input. And Pam is our planning supervisor. And the other person I'd like to introduce is Michael Mandeville. He's right there in front. He is our senior planner, and he has about a little over 11 years with the with local government and working in various community development and planning departments. So we're very excited to have both of these guys here with us, of course, joining myself and Maria, who's hiding over there behind, which you guys hadn't forgotten Maria and all the extra effort that she helped us get through with the small area plans, Pinehurst South and Village Place. And she's also presented a couple of public hearing items to this board. So I'm very proud of this group, and I'm looking forward to what we're going to be able to achieve together. We cannot forget Shannon, who keeps everybody in line and gets everything together for all our board meetings and agendas, right down to nameplates and microphones, and reminds me of things that I have forgotten that I need to do. So,
Amen.
thank you for that, Jeremy.
Thanks, Alex. And new staff members, welcome. We look forward to working with you as a board and excited as well. So thank you. So the next agenda item, let's move on to the approval of the amendment of minutes for our June 1st, 2023 meeting. Do we have any additions, corrections, amendments? Hearing none, can I get a motion?
I move to approve the minutes of the January 1, 2023 regular meeting.
As written. It's June, right? Okay. June 1. Okay, so we have a motion on the floor by Tom, a second by Louise. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed, the minutes from June 1st, 2023, regular minutes are approved as written. We'll move on to general business, and at this time, I want to turn the floor back over to Alex Cameron for an announcement and a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. So obviously, we've got to welcome a new member in Tom. So we're at 8 now. We do have 9 slots with the combined Planning and Zoning Board and Board of Adjustment. Our remaining slot is our ETJ representative, which was previously Julia. So, Julia termed out with 6 years with us, and she's thankful for that opportunity, but she's also thankful to have time for other items. So we have conducted rounds of interviews as the sort of the staff committee to formulate a recommendation to Village Council. So hopefully there will be maybe some news and movement on that front in the next maybe 2 to 4 weeks. There's an extra action item with the ETJ representative that after Village Council makes their selection, then the Board of County Commissioners also has to act and weigh into that. So we're trying to work through the appropriate channels along with the newly adopted policy for the selection of the certain appointed boards with council that staff and council work together to formulate. So we're almost at full strength. Hopefully we will be. It doesn't look like it could happen by October, but maybe by November, we hope. And so we want to make sure we fulfill that statutory requirement as soon as possible to get a very important representation of our community from the ETJ, of course, on the board. So that's about it for board business. Some of you were probably included on a communication that I sent as a week ago today about the announcement of the passing of Leo Santawasso. So some of you who didn't know Leo, he also served on this board for 6 years. Very active and engaged member of this board. He was also chairman of the board for a good portion, as well as chairman of the Board of Adjustment. And I know he also had a part in getting some of you guys on this board by going through the interview and selection process. For those of you who haven't had an opportunity, the obituary has been posted online. You can find it. It's very well written, speaks perfectly to the man that we all knew. And if you look at some of how he's being eulogized by some of the comments, you can see the Leo that we all knew is the same Leo that everyone knew for well over 80 years of life. And he held on to just after midnight to get to he and his wife's 66th wedding anniversary.
Awesome.
So it is unfortunate that the community lost a very great asset, but he's really someone that we can look up to, and I would ask that in us doing our business that we get to do here on this board, we kind of think a little bit and channel some of the good things that Leo brought to us. One of them I always remember in particular is accountability. He wanted to make sure he held everyone accountable and asked that everyone would do the same. So I would like to ask if everyone in the room would join me in a brief moment of silence. Thank you. And I can hear Leo saying now, I get to work.
He would say that. That was his term, get to work. Let's get to work, folks.
He
sometimes.
gave, I have to say, I had the opportunity to go visit him a couple of days before his passing, and last things he said to a few of us that were there visiting rooms, like, go get to work and straighten everybody out.
Yeah.
So there's your message.
Well, I know that I don't speak, for myself only when I say that Leo was a leader to many of us, not only as a board of a whole, but many of us that he brought on, and somebody I dearly respected, and somebody that I felt that not only had a servant's heart towards volunteering to Pinehurst, but shared his professionalism and was a pro at what he did, and he shared that with the village, so he'll be missed. So after that, I will just share with everybody that our next meeting is October 5th, 2023, and ask if, unless there's anything else that anyone feels that we need to discuss as a board today, that I'll accept the motion to adjourn the meeting. We have a motion by Sonia.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Sonia and a second by Bruce. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, our meeting for September 6th, 2023 is adjourned. Thank you all.